Welcome to The Boss. We're now here in the beautiful home of the only classical tenor who doubles up as boss in the Philippines, Dr. George T. Yang. Rings a bell? That's because he's better known as the McDonald's guy. But he is gradually gaining quite a following for being George the classical tenor. In this episode of The Boss, we speak with George about his journey as a classical singer and more. George, good to have you with us, and thank you so much for inviting us to your home. This is such a pleasure.
You're welcome, and thank you also for wanting to feature me. I hope I'm worth it.
Well, you blew me away when you sang in the Rotary Club anniversary when you belted out "Come Back to Me," Sorrento. That was really amazing. I didn't even know that you were the one who was up there on stage. How did it feel?
Well, it feels good. It's nice and people appreciate my singing.
Oh yeah, a lot. I mean, they were really clapping. I mean, you deserve the standing ovation there.
Thank you.
I mean, tell us the process that went into the practice.
Well, actually, I practice once a week. I have my pianist here. In fact, I do it every Tuesday night, and today I said you come in the morning.
Just in time for us and our recording.
Yeah, if we need to. Actually, I started singing late in life. I started retirement age already for most people, for many companies.
Do you regret having started late?
No, it's added a new dimension to my life. I think music is therapeutic. You know, it's when you are singing, you forget your tensions, you forget your troubles, and you connect with someone higher when you're into music.
But you started the practices while you were still very busy with Golden Arches.
Oh, yeah.
What was your schedule like then? I mean, you were very busy as the boss of Golden Arches, and then you would do your practices.
Yeah, I just do it for fun. I sing. Actually, didn't take a lot of time because I just do it once a week. And if I'm free, then I have my -1, and then I would sing and listen. Most of the time, I listen to music.
And this is all
at night.
Karaoke to begin with. I mean, that is how you got started
that was
singing.
when I got into more serious. So it was a challenge for me to go into classical music because some classical singers told me, you know, your voice is suitable for classical music. I said, so what is that? You know, I didn't even know because at that time I didn't appreciate singing as much.
And I know that your very close friend Jose Marichan had got you into this, but
yes,
I would think that he probably would have encouraged you to sing contemporary rather than classical.
Because I told him, hey, you know, one time I said, Joe, you know, I can sing also. I told him, you know, because I felt I can sing, you know, from the karaoke, So, okay, why don't we do a recording? We do a recording. So one day your grandchildren will know that you sing, and then they can listen to you. And he produced my first CD.
Which CD was
Joe Marie. I called it Young at Heart. Young. The title
Yes.
is Young at Heart.
It is a pun on your
Yeah,
surname.
my last name, Young at Heart, Y-A-N-G. No?
It's a private release.
Huh?
It's a private
It
release.
is private. Most of my recordings are private. There's only one commercial one that, marketed by Universal Records. That was my third one.
Another pun on your name. Is this the
Third one is
the night-
always young.
yes, always young.
Always
Another
young.
pun on your name.
Yeah, and I have a latest one that I give away. I didn't go through any recording anymore. It's called Young Classics. Y-A-N-G also, Young Classics.
When you went on stage, what were you feeling
Yeah.
in 2006?
Yes.
You did this for the
CCP.
the charities, yes.
I was singing already classical maybe for 2 years. And then I said, I better do a concert, because I don't know how, if I can still sing, as I get older, So I thought that way. So I want to have a concert. At least I experienced that I did a concert, a solo one.
Did you get the jitters?
Yes, of course, at the CCP. And it was full house because I invited my friends, business people, and it was quite well received.
It wasn't easy though. I mean,
I had to have
you're
very
rather-
strong guts to do
That's
it.
right. I mean, how did you overcome that? Because that is, a lot of people face
Yeah.
stage fright, and you were there. You wanted
Yeah.
to express your talent, but you were also, in a way, a very shy person.
So, well, Joe Marie told me one time, you just think, George, those audience, 99% of them cannot sing. So you are better than them. Okay, I go in thinking that way.
The Yang Classics concert. That's the next big concert that you had, and you had this with Crystal Ashley, your granddaughter. Yes.
My granddaughter, that was the first one I did in CCP.
Yes.
She played the piano. I sang one song with her. I think I sang Between Marikit, and she played the piano. After that, I did quite a number as guests. I have been almost all the hotels. I've sang in all the hotels and venues.
You don't ever think of doing this as your main line? I mean, you have the luxury of time. You've already moved on and given Kenneth your work at Golden Arches. I mean, you're still very much involved, but do you ever think of making it as your next career?
Singing?
Yes.
No, I think I will be working forever. I think that keeps my mind going, keeps me active to continue working. Maybe not as full time as before. I used to, during the earlier days, I used to work morning until late evening, and that's not good as you get older. My son is running the show, and if I'm not there, actually I'm only chairman actually.
Only chairman, but
Yeah,
you're
but-
still very much involved, like giving them direction.
Only
mission
if they
and
ask
vision.
me. Only if they ask me. But if I see something that needs to be improved, I would tell them.
When was the last time that you did that?
I do that regularly when I'm with my son, and I talk to the top executives every now and then. If I see something I need to tell them, I do that. But running the company, no, I'm not running the company. So I can take off any time. I do the same with my other interests.
You've got real estate,
Some real estate.
you've got hotels.
It's my third son that's running it. Christopher.
Christopher, yes.
Richmond is running another company, and
He's the restaurateur.
he is a restaurateur too. They have he has quite a number of restaurants. Chili's is one of them, and yeah, they're all working.
And you're also very involved, like in property and real estate. What's the latest there? I mean, you're growing that portfolio as we speak, even as you've become chairman of Golden Arches.
Yeah, that is not connected to McDonald's, but it's personal thing. And because my son is finally available to run the company, so it's not a very big company. It's just a startup, few years, but I've been involved a long time already, little by little one project and then later on another one, you know. So not a full-time intensive thing, but now maybe a little bit more than before because we're now into the hotel business. So
what can we expect from the hotel business? Where can we see it come up next?
I have already 2 hotels in the New Valley area. And then I have interests in some hotels with other people. And I'm building a hotel in Boracay, in Station 1. So I'm just waiting for the permits to come out, which should come out anytime. So, and a few couple of others, but that's enough. So I'm not a big time real estate developer that you know of. I'm just, I would say, not a taipan, but a pantay.
It's the first time I've heard that word. Very smart. Did you want to share more about the airport?
Yeah,
because I know that you've sold your shares.
Yeah, we got the rights to the airport in Caticlan to build it over so many years. I was looking for a strategic partner to come in and offered it to Ramon Ang. And because of his size and his ability to get it done, you know, faster, no? And because of the big financials involved, I needed a strategic partner. And first partnership, and then he likes the whole thing, almost the whole thing. I said, okay. That's where he took over, and Caticlan will be. I'm in his board, so he's the big planes will be able to land directly from other countries, from some other countries.
How soon?
Lumaki na eh. Maybe now already the Airbus can fly in, but they're not doing it yet. There are other things that needs to be done. So it will come. It will be. That's why Boracay, everybody is positioning. Many hotels coming up because they expect huge influx of foreign visitors.
Do you think you'll get into more public-private partnerships or infrastructure projects going forward?
Not now, not now. But I'm looking at a few resorts in around the country. Coron and even Nasugbu, maybe. It's some of the things that I'm doing, yeah. Because I used to be Disney marketing licensee for consumer products for about 20 years. So I sold that company, and that's why my son become free, and then so I put him to develop some real estate.
When we come back, a delightful moment with classical tenor George as he renders his favorite cut. Involved in other directorships.
Yeah,
Jaya as well.
many
Gaming,
directors.
Philippine Gaming Corporation
Yeah,
as well.
many corporations. I sit in the board, but many other people do that too.
And you have devoted much of your time to the charities. You don't only have the Ronald McDonald charities, but you also have classics.
Yeah.
It's for teaching
Yes.
classical music to
Yeah.
scholars.
Yes,
How is that doing right now?
doing very well. In fact, we're going to have our concert. Occasionally, I do concerts to give them experience, to expose them. So far, I have overall, including those graduated already who is close to 40 plus or 50, I think, around 50. They're all very good. Be surprised because they are chosen. I have a committee that all music experts that evaluates them for potential, if they have potential to make it in music. And those mostly are people who cannot afford or who needs help with the tuition. It's a very difficult career. And those who are into music, they go into it because they love it. Very few people can make good money from music, but they can live on. They have enough to make a living, but to get rich is very difficult unless you become a Pavarotti or very few. Even people abroad, although abroad more stable. I put up the foundation because of I found this gift, if you might call it, very late in life already, when people are retiring. And not only that, I felt I was improving as I get older. Usually my age cannot sing anymore, no strength.
But you discovered that you were the tenor, a tenor.
I was tenor.
Yes.
I'm a high tenor.
A high tenor, yes.
So I give something back. God gave me this something to enhance my life. Let's put it that way. Enhance my life, to appreciate music. And I think through music, one becomes healthier. You know, if you listen to music, even the sick people, they get cured faster. That's scientific finding, especially Mozart music. So I give something back, and it becomes a hobby. It satisfies me also to see these people. Like, for example, we have Fame Flores, who become, she's famous now. She just had 3 concerts consecutive, Soler. I sang with her in one. And she's made it. She's one of the few that, that has made it. So she'll be touring with David Foster. So one of them. But several of them are going abroad to sing. I have some that's going to Germany, to other countries to sing. So you'll see them in the concert that we're going to have in May.